Hello students. So again, let us start this chapter. So we were in this paragraph. In Marconi Street, said my mother, number 46. Remember that. So since childhood, she has this reminiscence that what was the address of that particular place? It was Marconi Street and number was 46. I have already mentioned it here that the entire story that we are reading is fluctuating in past, present. So don't get confused. Earlier, all those reminiscences she was thinking was the memory of her past. So now again continuing. I had remembered it. Means during childhood, her mother reminded her that this is the address. So I had remembered it, but I had waited a long time to go there. Initially, after the liberation, I was absolutely not interested in all that stored stuff, and naturally, I was also rather afraid of it. Means after liberation, she was visiting there for the first time, and she was not at all interested in all those items. Now, why she was not at all interested, although all those items belonging to her only? But if still she is not showing interest, then why? What is the reason? Afraid of being confronted with things that had belonged to a connection that no longer existed. See, the problem, I will not say problem, rather, the major issue is this. Suppose you love something a lot, and due to any reason, you have to make a distance from that thing. You love something, you have special connection with something, and due to certain reason, if you have to make a lot of difference from that thing, but you cannot evade, okay, that love from your heart. You cannot evade that love from your heart. So the love for that thing, a person, will continue. Due to some other circumstances, you have to make some distance. So whenever we have to confront those people, or we have to confront those things, instead of giving pleasure, it gives us a certain type of pain, that this situation made us to live apart for a long time. As I have mentioned, that you cannot evade the love from your heart. Due to the circumstances, due to war, she was away from all those precious items, her mother, and she has kept with proper love and care. Due to war, she has to be apart from those items, but the affection, the love, the care, that you cannot evade, no? So what happened? She has clearly mentioned that I was afraid. Why she was afraid? She was not. Sometimes what happened, when we are afraid of something, then we simply ignore it. That how to face that after a long term, better ignore this. So why she was ignoring it, why she was not taking interest? Because somewhere in the heart she was afraid of it. अब सपोज़ करो कि आप किसी चीज़ को बहुत पसंद करते हो, किसी न किसी कारण से आपकी उससे दूरी बन गई है, ठीक है, और बहुत लंबे समय के बाद नाउ आप फिर से रीयूनाइट करने के लिए उस चीज़ को देखने के लिए जा रहे हो. द पॉइंट इज़ दिस कि जब आप उस चीज़ को देखने जाओगे, रीयूनाइट करने के लिए जाओगे, तो मन में कहीं ना कहीं एक डर भी होगा. वाई? बिकॉज यू हैव नॉट सीन दैट थिंग सिंस लॉन्ग. तो उसमें कुछ चेंजेस हो गए होंगे. अब इसको एक थोड़ा पर्सन से अगर कनेक्ट करें, सपोज़ कोई आपका फ्रेंड है, हम कभी कभी अपने पुराने फ्रेंड से कैचअप क्यों नहीं करते? वाई डोंट वी डू सो? बिकॉज सपोज़ करें स्कूल का कोई फ्रेंड है, आप अभी 12th में आ गए, आप अभी 11th में आ गए हो, डिफरेंट स्कूल में एडमिशन ले लिया, आपका कोई बहुत अच्छा फ्रेंड था, तो आप देखो कि नेचुरली उसके साथ एक दूरी हो जाती है अगर आप टच में नहीं हो तो. सिचुएशन क्या है? सिचुएशन है कि भाई आप दूसरे स्कूल में आ गए तो डेफिनेटली आपके नए फ्रेंड्स बनेंगे. तो एक दोनों के ही मन में एक बात क्या जाती है कि अच्छा उसके तो बहुत सारे नए फ्रेंड्स हो गए, वाई ही और शी वुड बी इंटरेस्टेड इन मी, क्या पुरानी बातों को लेके बात करेंगे. तो धीरे धीरे जो है ये एक रिलेशनशिप में डिस्टेंस ले आता है. उसके बाद फिर द सेम पर्सन जो आपके लिए कहीं बहुत खास हुआ करता था, वो उतना इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं रह जाता। और उससे भी ज़्यादा कहीं ना कहीं आप अफ्रेड रहते हो कि अगर, क्योंकि आप एक बार जिस व्यक्ति या किसी सामान के साथ जिस लेवल पे अटैच होते हो, अगर उसी लेवल पे फिर से नहीं मिला तो लगता है कि अगर मान लो कि मैं उससे मिला और फॉर्मेलिटी हुई, हाय कैसे हो, हाँ ठीक हूँ, तो फिर लगता है वाई टू कॉल हिम, वाई टू सी दैट थिंग। तो शी वॉज अफ्रेड बिकॉज दोज आइटम्स वेर क्लोजली रिलेटेड टू हर हार्ट as well as her mother's heart, and she doesn't want to confront those things because that was belonging to a connection, and that connection no longer existed, which were hidden away in cupboards and boxes and waiting in vain until they were put back in their place again, which has endured all those years because they were things. I have mentioned it earlier also, that all those precious items, they were waiting. Why they were waiting? They were waiting just, and they endured. Endured means bardasht kiya. They endured it because they were things. अगर person रहते तो शायद वापस जाते. Okay, second last paragraph. But gradually everything became more normal again. Bread was getting to be a lighter color. There was a bed you could sleep in unthreatened, a room with a view you were more used to glancing at each day. And one day I noticed I was curious about all the possessions that must still be at that address. I wanted to see them, touch, remember. So what happened after war, when everything became very normal, when their life actually come to the same track, and the bed and everything, means when they started living a good life, because during the war everything was hectic, na. Now can you tell me why they were compelled to leave that place? Why not, Mrs. Darling? Can you think of something? You were in standard 10. Does it make you remind of something, that why she is so afraid? War is going on, it's okay, but why she is so afraid? Sorry, why she is so afraid? Then let me remind you one thing, that what happens, that suppose you belong to a particular tribe, particular race, a particular country, and a war is going on, then it becomes very difficult for you to survive. Example, Anne Frank. How they lived, I have various times in standard 10 even I have said you the story. Although when you read Anne Frank, the story was completely different. Kitty, she has mentioned all the details in Kitty, but I want you to have a little bit knowledge of those people, Jews, who faced war, German wars, and how they were forced to live. ओके, गैस उनको बंद करके, गैस चैम्बर में बंद करके मार दिया जाता था अगर आप ज्यू हो तो. बीच में ऐसा वॉर हो गया था, एंड दे वर कंपेल्ड टू लीव देयर ओन हाउसेस. कंपेल्ड टू लीव देयर ओन हाउसेस, इतने मन से अपना घर बनाओ और वॉर के कारण आपको उस चीज़ को छोड़ना पड़े, तो इट इज़ वेरी स्ट्रेसफुल. Everyone cannot bear this, it is very difficult. So what happens here, that here she, when everything become very normal for her, then she again started to live the normal, when she again started to live the normal life, everything become normal for her. When the poor, or you can say the bad reminiscence of war evaded, the very bad reminiscence of war evaded, then what happened? She again, the urge to see the normal things that belongs to her, that again came back to her heart. Okay, so she has written over here, and one day I noticed I was curious about all the possessions. Possessions means belongings. Okay, that must still be at that address. And what was the address? Marconi, number 46. Marconi Street, number 46. That address, I wanted to see them, touch, remember. Now I'm telling you, time has the healing capacity. Time has a great healing capacity, everything. With passage of time, the situation of war, the difficult situation of war, everything vanished, and now again the urge to see those things, to touch those things that emerged inside her heart. After my visit, after my first visit in vain to Mrs. Darling's house, I decided to try a second time. Means I have, as we have seen in the very first chapter, that Mrs. Darling, what she said in the very first sentence only, that I cannot help you, come some another time. So, when her first visit to Mrs. Darling's house was in vain, she decided to try a second time. Now a girl of about 15 opened the door to me. I asked her if her mother was at home. No, she said, my mother is doing an errand. No matter, I said, I'll wait for her. So next time what happened? Next time when she visited over there, who opened the door? Her daughter opened the door. And because the daughter was not recognizing her, so she gave her entry. Daughter was not able to recognize her, so she gave her the entry and she said, whether your mother is here? She said she is busy. So okay, I'll wait for her. And anyhow she manages to get inside that room. Anyhow she manages to go inside that room. I followed the girl along the passage. An old-fashioned iron Hanukkah candle holder hung next to a mirror. We never used it because it was much more cumbersome than a single candlestick. Won't you sit down? Now, the moment she entered, the first thing that she saw was the candle holder. And when this candle holder was with them, they never used it. They never used it. And now this candle holder was there, and means old fashioned, she understood that that candle holder belongs to them. So when she was in, when they were using it, when that candle holder belonged to them, they were never using it. But now what she saw, that it was hung next to mirror, means the very first message, the very first thing that she understood, that they are using all those items. Means Mrs. Darling, why she didn't allow her to enter to her house that day? Because they are using all those items belonging to this author and author's mother recklessly. Okay, they are not taking that much care as as Mrs. S, or you can say author's mother, she was taking. Won't you sit down? Asked the girl. She held open the door for a living room and I went inside past her. I stopped, horrified. I was in a room I knew and I did not know. I found myself in the midst of things I did want to see again, but which oppressed me in a strange atmosphere. Actually, she thought that might be she has kept all her items in a proper box with proper care, but here the circumstances, the situation was completely different. Completely different. So she was surprised, okay, or because of the tasteless way everything was arranged. And at the same time, her mother used to keep the candle holder and other things with very delicacy. And here they all those items belonging to them are lying here and there. So it was very depressing for author. Because of the ugly furniture or the muggy smell that hung there, I don't know, but I scarcely dared to look around me. The girl moved a chair. I sat down and stared at the woolen tablecloth. I rubbed it. My fingers grew warm from rubbing. I followed the lines of the pattern. Somewhere on the edge there should be a burn mark that had never been repaired. When she mentioned that there should be a burn mark, we understood it clearly that even the tablecloth that Mrs. Darling is using belonged to whom? To Mrs. S. And they are using all those items recklessly. My mother will be back soon, said the girl. I have already made tea for her. Will you have a cup? Thank you. I look up, the girl put cups ready on the tea table. She had a broad back, just like her mother. So there was a similarity. She poured tea from a white pot. All it had was a gold border on the lid. I remembered. She opened a box and took some spoons out. Means now this is something very horrifying. Not only the tablecloth, the cup they are using, and the cup in which she is getting the tea, it actually belonged to them. And now what she took out, some spoons. It is really very depressing. Suppose your personal things is being used by someone else. Can you feel the pinch, the pain that it will cause to you? Suppose your personal, very personal mobile phone that you loved so much, and someone is using it recklessly, and you cannot even say them that don't use this. So you can feel the pinch, the pain. That's a nice box. I heard my own voice. It was a strange voice, as though each sound was different in this room. Oh, you know about them? She had turned round and brought me my tea. She laughed. My mother says it is an antique. It is antique. We have got lots more. She pointed round the room. See for yourself. Now, because that girl, 15 years old, she is not aware of this fact. She doesn't know this. She is not aware of this fact. She doesn't know this, that it actually belonged to her. So what she said, she mentioned it very clearly that my mother said that these things are antique, and we have a lot of more things as an antique thing. And if you want to see this, you can have a look by yourself. And it is something very depressing. It is just a minute, student. Can we pause for 1 minute? So what happened? It is very depressing that someone is telling you that your item are very good. Don't you think so? Sir, that girl is reminding her, पता है हमारे घर में और भी बहुत सारी अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें हैं, मम्मी ने बताया है एंटीक चीज़ें, आप खुद ही देख लो. And all those items were actually belong to whom? Those items were actually belonging to her only, and it is very depressing. मैंने कहा ना, आपकी प्रिय वस्तु को कोई बहुत गंदे तरीके से यूज़ करे और आप कुछ कह ना पाओ. और ये भी बताया कि देखो मेरे पास ये फ़ोन है. मतलब अगर आप सभ्य नहीं हैं, अगर आपके पास पेशेंस नहीं है, तो पहला काम हुआ कि उससे लड़ाई झगड़ा करके आप वो चीज़ खरीद लेंगे, बोलेंगे ये मेरा है, दो, गिव इट बैक टू मी. बट कितना पेशेंस के साथ शी वाज सिटिंग ओवर देयर, देख रही है कि वो सारे चीज़ जो मेरी मम्मी कभी बक्से में से नहीं निकालती थी, सजा के रखती थी, डेली पोंछती थी, इतने केयर करती थी, वो अभी इतने भद्दे तरीके से यूज़ हो रहा है. तो इट इज़ वेरी 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 depressing. Yes, my mother say it is antique. We have got lots more. She pointed round the room. See for yourself. I had no need to follow her hands. I knew which thing she meant. I just looked at the still life over the tea table. As a child, I had always fancied the apple on the pewter plate. Means when she was a child, she never get the opportunity to drink in that cup or those plates. But अभी देखो क्या उसका हालत हो गया. We used it for everything, she said. Once we even ate off the plates hanging there on the wall. I wanted to so much, but it wasn't anything special. I had found the burn mark on the tablecloth. The girl looked questioningly at me. Yes, I said. You get so used to touching all those lovely things in the house, you hardly look at them anymore. You only notice when something is missing because it has to be repaired or because you have lent it, for examples. So in last, what will happen, whether she will continue with that or she will leave those things there only, because she saw that everything is being used recklessly by them. So it was very depressing for her. And she don't, of course no one will want to carry it again. आप एक बार किसी चीज़ को बहुत पसंद करते हो, उसको अच्छे से कोई यूज़ नहीं करे, तो आपको लगता है ठीक है रखो भाई अब तुम. तो what she will do we'll see in the last, and tomorrow at the same one more thing we will discuss the question and answers. Like the fourth question, the address is a story of human predicament that follows war. It's very important. and we'll discuss the question answers and last paragraph what she will do. Again I heard the unnatural sound from here to last. So that's all for today, students. If you have any query you can ask it to me as I have mentioned it earlier. But this chapter is very good and I want you to feel the pinch. गो थ्रू एन फ्रैंक की आप एक बार स्टोरी देखोगे, थोड़ा सा ही शॉर्ट में देख सकते हो बिकॉज दिस इज़ अ टाइम ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, आप अच्छे से देख सकते हो। तो आपको पता चला है कि अपनी ही चीज़ों से दूर रहने का कष्ट, अपना ही घर अपना नहीं होता। यू आर फोर्स्ड टू लिव समवेयर, मतलब आप घर से बाहर नहीं निकल सकते हो, किसी को पता नहीं चलना चाहिए यहाँ पे रह रहे हो। एंड इट ऑल हैपेंड। तो आप देखो वो कितना पेनफुल होता है, कितना मुश्किल टाइम होता है वॉर वाला टाइम। तो ये क्वेश्चन तभी हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे, वी विल डिस्कस इट टुमारो। दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे। थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स।